Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you. Another game is Celeste. We're just gonna play some. You know, you never watch the cutscenes after you do it the first time, right? Because, you know, when you skip the cutscenes, you don't give the musical themes enough time to develop. I often feel like I rush through things too much these days. Angry little Madeline face. They did so much with just a couple of images, right? Hey, CG Bing, how are you? Hope you're well. Nice to see you. I'm doing just fine. Happy to be off work. I ate a bunch of ice cream after I got home. That was good. It's like I don't even remember where all the secret stuff is, right? Ha. There, cookies and cream. I'm a great proponent of cookies and cream ice cream. I think it's just a very good generic ice cream, you know. I just get the cheapy kind, because I eat it a lot. I eat it right out of the carton. I just sit, like, on the kitchen counter and eat it. You know, because my brother, he has his own ice cream, you know, he's got his own carton of his own ice cream, so it's great to not have to share. It's like I learned all these new things to do, right? Now I can do that. You know, I really love this game. I've played it because it's like all the B-sides and C-sides and like trying to run it faster and stuff. It like it's just like an expansion on the core of it was just this beautiful story with a character that I like. In the end, was absolutely dedicated to getting to the top of the mountain. They did a whole lot with, you know, a couple of little sprites and a couple of still images with a little animated mouths and eyes every now and then. Really well done. And the music, of course. Ha! Ha ha! Nice. Alright, so how do you do this the quick way? There's gotta be a fast way to do that room. There's gotta be a fast way to do a lot of these rooms. I do a bunch from Super Crummy. Not like that. I haven't done some of these in so long. But it's testament to how well designed Chapter 1 is that it can be sight-read. You know, by a person who can play the game. Not that I'm good. I'm not. I just play a little bit. Here and there. How does one do this? No. Yes. Ha! Not like that. Hey there, Limtrix. How are you? You've been playing Plants vs. Zombies too? Nice. I have a friend who used to play that all the time. I used to watch over their shoulder while I was doing my thing. Tower defense stuff is so fun, I think. I've only played a couple of them, like a whole bunch. Not in any recent years. Back in... Oh, let me get old man for a second. What year was it? I think it would have been like 2012. I had like an iPad and I had a Three Kingdoms Chinese history tower defense game, and I thought it was awesome. Huh. Right on her head. We missed 3 of them. You're on the 6-year-old? Let's see. Nice. Yeah, tower defense games, they're just so... Whoops. I think there's a thing down there. they're so fun to play because they can be so calming, right? You know, they're not calm because, you know, you gotta pay attention, you gotta get your stuff working, you know, but you know, you just chill, you get your thing going on, you know, you plan out what you're gonna do, and then you get to see it all come together. It's a good little genre for a game, I think. And I played one once upon a time that was like this futuristic one, you know, with mechs and laser beam turrets and stuff, but that was before I found that Chinese history one. Oh, this is the one that lets you see the strawberry down below. That's right. It's like, can I wave dash here? Can I use my powers? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we're supposed to come in from the top there. Yeah, probably from above. Alright, can't go that way. I remember, I don't. While I've played Celeste some since this, I haven't done this part of it in absolutely ages, right? Alright, you can't set foot on the ground. It's easier than it sounds to not do in that room. Ha. Battling time. I've like forgotten all of this dialogue. I'm the pragmatic one. Whoops. I do that all the time. Alright, so how did we do that one? Yes. That is tricky. No, it's not. You just go that way. What a bad pattern. Whoops. I'm so used to skipping the cutscenes when I'm trying to look at them. It's like I forget that I'm trying to. There's all these nice musical themes that don't get to develop when you go fast. Missed it. They fly away when you dash, but there's a brief moment where you can grab them. Like so. Totally forgot that was up there. But that's the thing about the game. The beauty of the design lets you know that if something looks a little wonky, you know, just go over there, dash into it, you know. Try to fall down the area that looks a little too unique compared to the other areas. And sometimes you find a thing. I mean, I of course have found all the strawberries in the past. I don't like remember where they are though. Like, I totally forgot this part was even in here. You miss on so much skipping the cutscenes. Not just poor Oshiro and his twitchy eyes. Alright, how are you supposed to do this? Like that? Probably. What? Oh, we have to go in this way. Well, that explains it. Totally forgot that one. That was cutting it pretty close too. I slid a little bit there. Whoops. Mike, I probably want to go up there. probably only really... I'm like, if memory serves... I don't know if we can get back up there from here. It's fine. How does one get this strawberry? I mean, sure, I've gotten it before, but... How clumsy. That's a cool little berry for being early in the game. How do we get there? It's like I'm trying to solve the problems I've solved before in the past, but it's not working. It could though. I'm just hanging out. Right, you gotta jump on the other side of it. That's what you gotta do. That could have been done better. I think that room is just so much fun, unironically. Is that really not a place to fall? That's funny. It looks like it should be one. Pico 8's so fun. That berry's difficult. But anyway. I'm probably about to log for the night. Not because I don't feel like playing Chapter 3. But because, you know, it's getting there on midnight 20. I just wanted to have a nice chill time playing a precision platformer. You can do that, you know, you can just chill. I try to remind myself of that. It's hard, you know. Like Madeline, I struggle to remember to breathe all the time. All the time I forget, but sometimes you just take a little bit of time and without trying to go fast, you know, it doesn't feel so bad if something minor goes wrong, right? It's, hello, Tantan. How are you? Ah. Man, this is, I won't say harder than I remember. I don't remember it at all. Like most of the strawberries in the game, I don't remember them at all. How do you even do it? Not like that. Huh, that works. I noticed I walked over all the stuff. It's like I don't even remember the normal route I take. It's been a while. I think I'm on the normal route now, though. smart. Not that far forward. You gotta like... Yeah, like that. Whoops. Which chapter is my favorite? Oh. Probably 4. I really like 4's aesthetic. 4's funny because it has my least favorite mechanic and my favorite mechanic. Whenever the wind blows back on me and makes me slow, it makes me like physically very anxious, like my palms sweat, like I'm in an Eminem song. But when the wind goes fast, I feel like elegant and graceful, like I'm flying through the air. I really like 4. The color palette of it in the background, the music of 4 is really great. And then the very last, the summit climb with the meter markers, I think that's just totally brilliant as well. What about you? What do you like the most? Like, how is the best way to do that? Yeah, because then you leave yourself the room there. Fair challenge to summit. A good choice. I like all of the summit. I love the reprises on the songs and all. But man, the very last part where you have the meter markers, I think back to my first time playing and how awesome that felt when I was like, okay, we're gonna get it, you know. Rin did a great job on music. Oh yeah, like it's just the way that the themes develop and then they get all woven together. It's just a masterclass. Not like that. Rough. I don't feel like doing these. I forgot all about all of those rooms. I don't feel like doing any of them. But yeah, I've got Goldens on 1, 2, and 4. I don't know if I'll pursue it for any of the other ones. I probably wouldn't have gone for 4, I just liked it so much. I'm not, like, very good, right? I just started... It must have been last year in, like, September or so when I would have played for the first time. It was after... Because I just came back to YouTube, like, in June of last year. And I definitely... It was September, October, I don't remember when, but... I didn't play Celeste, like, when it came out, like so many other people did. I should have done. That's just skip the cutscene. Yeah, I normally always do that, right? So this time I've just been messing around, going a little slower and reading the dialogue again. It's been like a long time because I've done, you know, a couple ending percents and stuff and played through so many times, but I always skip the dialogue, you know, and like I totally forgot like that hole came from Battleage showing up. I forgot she's like even in any of these conversations because all I ever do is skip them. I'm like, she's just in 2 and 6, right? No, she's all through it. But yeah, I could have sat on and tried to do like an 80% or something, but I just figured, you know, I worked all day and I just, well, a lot of the day. I just sort of wanted to chill. Whoops. Bonk. Ah, not enough vertical. It stings so bad to die in this room when you're like on a run. Usually right there. That's a good way to fail it, right? Because you forget there's a spring and you're just moving fast. You get it over the top there. And then right into the bounce. Perfectly designed to trap you. Can't believe I did that. Funny stuff. Gives me more opportunity to practice this room, which I clearly need. On my any percent record, my personal record, it's like an hour 5 minutes and 25 seconds, but I did like super good on this segment for my standards, right? I didn't do any of that. I think I died like one time on the whole boss fight here. What's wrong with me? Too fast. Okay. Now I'm just questioning if I even know how to do it. Apparently I do not. I don't know if I would ever try to do a Deathless 3. I'd be willing to, like, work on it to try to get fewer. That... Is it faster right there at the end? See, it wasn't that easy. I could have just done it that way. Ridiculous. Didn't I say I was going to bed? Well, I still can. I just don't have to go to bed right now. Much better. One way to do it. Whoops. Ha. I gotta save the dash, right? Yeah. To get there. This was like the first place I quit the game, because I couldn't figure out until someone told me that you could move the things right. So I got like all these strawberries. Maybe not all of them. After all, how could I have gotten that one without moving them? I probably gave up on that one. Whoops. Hey KP, how are you? The little Mario thing, I totally had to be like cued into that, which as soon as somebody told me, I laughed so hard. I'm like, wait, you mean I saw a white box and didn't think to do that? Me, a child, like, who came up on Super Mario Brothers 3, like... Oh man, how I loved that game. Hey Liam. Well, I was gonna log off like 15 minutes ago, but I'm glad I didn't, so I got to see y'all. Yeah, just chilling, doing a little slow running around in Celeste, not trying to finish it up. Sphere Nautilus from the newest update. Okay, yeah. Cool. I was gonna be like totally blown away if the spear had been there that long. Because I'm just thinking like, if you can use it on a horse, can you use it on an elytra, right? Can you have like elytra jousting tournaments? That seems awesome. Just like swooping through the air, trying to lance into the phantoms. Liam, you say you need to play through it. Looks good. Oh, it's amazing. The platforming is just like real solid. The little like optional collectible challenges are all really satisfying to sort of like analyze and figure out how you do it. I mean this game is so good. One of the things I love the most about it is how you can sort of like, the longer you play, you can like look at a room and sort of figure out what you think you'll do to do it, and then just like seeing if it works or not. But no, it's really good. The story's great. I like the characters. The music is phenomenal. Some of the best music in any game ever, in my opinion. And certainly like as orchestration and for like music fitting in with the game as it goes, I think it's as good as anything has ever been for gaming. I think it's just a real triumph. The soundtrack is, because like, it's not my favorite video game soundtrack. That would be like Final Fantasy VI's, because, you know, your favorites are developed early in life sometimes. But in terms of like adding to it, like that's... How would you get that? You just need to save the dash. But how, precious? Oh, like this. Nope. Hey Thomas. Kinda hate and love this section of the game. 4 is my favorite chapter, although this mechanic is not my favorite. I was, not all of them, I was just chilling. I was going for some. I actually expected to only play for like 30 minutes, but I ended up having a really good time. And all Berry Run could be a lot of fun. I just don't remember where they all are. But yeah, I didn't want to go fast. You know, I just wanted to take my time and... Wow, what? I remember now. Like that. Denalberry couldn't get through in the hotel. That's too bad, man. Got the rest. Well, that's good, you know. And I agree, you know, sanity is worth preserving. Like, that's not how to do it. Let's like, thank you, thank you. Whoops. Ha! Ah, yes, perfect. Silk Song, Steel Soul. I was thinking of playing that tonight, and that's why I played Celeste instead. I was like, you know what? Let's just play a nice, easy game. They don't send you down when you don't have a direction. Yeah, BioWater, forget all that, man. Look, I play Minecraft hardcore. Minecraft's easy. Whoops. Like, I don't remember this room at all. Like, I guess I could look in the thing. Yeah, in Silksong right now, I'm still giving up on the courier quest line. What? No, you write it up and fall over. Not like that. I guess I could just, like, give up on the courier quest line, right? That would be fine. It's just like there's a weapon upgrade locked behind it. It feels like if I'm not going to do it, I might as well just not even play. But that's not true. There's plenty of reasons to play the game even if I don't do this stuff in it. just like, I'm the kind of guy where if I give up, I want to give up all the way, right? I want to throw a fit about it. I don't want to be reasonable. Again. Whatever. I don't remember how to do it. I don't care. Forgot to grab. How do you do that? Oh, it's easy. You just gotta feel the heart of it. You know that you're gonna have a little bit of hang time, and you know those things are gonna come back, and then you just sorta make it work. I love Celeste. It's such a cool game. Wrecked. He said as much as some of it made you rage, just like it was an option. Yeah, see, if I had better control of my emotions, I would have had a better time with it. But also, like, maybe so I was talking with someone at work, a friend of mine, and, like, I guess my whole approach to a Metroidvania, it's kind of loud. I mean, it's been loud, but, like, I love this song, but you're supposed to run into stuff and then, like, give up on it and come back later. I'm like, I have never done that in my life. If you even let me fight a boss, then I'm just gonna keep on doing it. Unless I think you literally can't, right? Whoops. Cause like, man, Silksong just would continually make me just so mad. Just so mad all the time. But not always, you know, like, it would be interspersed with, like, times where I totally loved the game, like every time there was a boss fight. Ah. If I just would have, like, not gone to BioWater, I think I totally could have been cool. That was spicy. That was awesome. That is not how you're supposed to get that strawberry. Exactly, Liam. Exactly. See, I didn't have to wait very long for it, but, like, see, because my normal emotional range is that of an 8-year-old, it's, it very easily comes out when I get frustrated, right? Because in spite of, like, my large mustache and my relatively tall frame, like, I am just a child. Just, like, a very old one, so people get really judgmental whenever I act like it. Sometimes one of my managers, we're friends, but they'll be like, "You're being a child." Not like whenever I'm actually doing it, you know, just like whenever I'm being silly. And I'll be like, "Well, if I'm a child, then you're employing one, and what does that make you?" Which is just a repurposed Family Guy joke, but one that is appropriate for the workplace. Unlike children, who of course, like, look, child labor is not a joke. Child labor is bad. I don't support it. Just sometimes, in the heat of the moment where I feel like I can make somebody laugh, I'll joke about it. You know. I'm a workers' rights type of guy. Whoops. Liam. Yeah, like, BioWater is like... That's the thing about art, right? Art is supposed to make you feel emotions or whatever, but BioWater actually, like, upset me. Like, BioWater made me feel way more than I want art to make me feel in terms of frustration, right? So close to Clinton, right? Pretty close, not that close. But 4 is the chapter that I worked on the most recently, so it makes sense that I still got it a little bit. But every time I'll start complimenting myself on a chapter, I'll just botch a whole, like, room or two. I'll do it on chapter 1. I can choke anywhere in this game. Yeah, at least, like, look, whenever I quit playing Hollow Knight because of the White Palace was totally optional, right? I didn't feel that BioWater was the same level of optional that the White Palace was, even if you don't technically have to go there at all, and maybe you don't, but... Your favorite trope, if you're in difficult areas, easily reached by an NPC. Yeah, that's the best. Second favorite trope, it crashes. I just love the idea that they would get onto a ski lift type thing and say, this lever looks important. Yeah, BioWater, real special stuff. Like, do we... Oh yeah, we got all of them in that one segment. That makes sense, because that's where you're sort of in between, and you got to write it over. So that's all those wings. Yeah. So this isn't very likely, but in the event that you and I are ever on a gondola floating above a chasm, you are not to ask me, do you think this is safe? That's rude. Don't do it. Before or after, not while we're on the ride. Theo really is playing fast and loose with social conventions here. You're doing your 100%. You broke the thing that was supposed to have the locket, but you broke the wrong thing. Oh no. I have a whole bunch of memory lockets, because all I ever do is use Wanderer's Crest. But, yeah, you know, maybe I'll play Silk Song tomorrow. And we just won't worry about the courier thing, because who cares, right? It doesn't matter. I don't need a better weapon, I can just play better, right? anything you can kill with a sword, you can kill by hitting it with a sword more. That's a lesson they don't teach you in Celeste. I always thought this segment of the game was really nice. If only I could ever remember to try it. Sometimes when I'm running Celeste, I'll helpfully say, "Just breathe, Madeline," but I can never remind myself in real life to have the feather floating. But fortunately, I don't deal with it as much as I used to. I still, like, you know, I have issues with anxiety. They're not as bad as Madeline's here anymore, but I definitely connected with her struggle in that regard whenever I was playing. We're not so different, she and I, in spite of our numerous differences. You were stuck on the feather part for a day. I think somebody was in chat that was helping me with it. I did have the benefit of that. But, you know, because I was streaming Celeste whenever I was playing it, which was a great time. You know, people didn't, like, spoil me on anything or whatever. You know, they let me solve the problems. Sometimes they would try to, like, help me out, but I'd already be, like, on a pathway towards trying it, and I'm just, like, ignoring them. They're like, "Go left." I'm like, no, you're not listening to me. I'm going to keep on trying this. I think I can make it. And every now and then I would do something that they didn't know you could do, and I'm like, see? I told you I thought I could do it. And then the next time I go through, I do it their way, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a lot easier. Better sections more than the B-sides, yeah, right. Well, anyway, I'm actually having a great time doing this, but it is 1:15 a.m., unfortunately. But I was glad to hang out with you guys. It's good to see all of you. And hope you had a good time listening to the chill, wonderful music of Celeste, just hanging out. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Later, Thomas. Later, Liam. Later, KP. It's good to see all of you. Later, Tauntaun. Later, Limtrix. Later, CG Bang if you're around. But, yep. It's time for me to go to bed. But yeah, I think, yeah, maybe we'll pick Silksong back up, and I'll just go fight Lace, you know, and just say whatever to all the stuff that's frustrating me. But no, we still got the Chakra. We finally are on the quest to find her. I'm not like so annoyed with Bile Water that I won't walk through it one more time to fight her. Anyway, But yeah, maybe Silk Song tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning in like 7 or 8 hours, but more probably tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, good night, everybody. And maybe I'll see you in a later stream or video.